of my take, and later you can read it on myjoyonline.com. And on my take, I look at the speedy nature of the Kenyan justice system as regards election petitions and say it's admirable and worth emulating all over the world. Now, I say that in comparative terms, compared to Ghana, in Ghana, our constitution says that after the elections, if you're aggrieved as a presidential candidate, or if you're bringing a petition over the elections of the president, you need to do so within 21 days after the results have been so declared by the EC. Now, after that, then those who are supposed to respond, they are known as the respondents, as against the petitioners, have 10 days after they've been served with the petition to bring their response. 10 days. So 10 plus 21. Then the hearing is to start within 15 days after service of the petition. During these 15 days, what we call interrogatories are done, or are presumed to be done. Right. And then, after the hearing, there's supposed to be a decision or judgment to be delivered not later than 15 days. Not later than 15 days. Now, what is bad about our law is that the period for the hearing itself, for the trial itself, there's no timeline to that. What the law says is that the court shall inquire into and determine the petition expeditiously. Now, you know, in Ghana, expeditiously can mean 8 months. Now, the comparison I'm making is that, on the other hand, in Kenya, the presidential election petition must be filed within 7 days of the declaration of the results. In Ghana, you need 21 days after the results. In Kenya, 7 days. Well, there are the, difficult sides of it. There are the bad sides of it. But I think that the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. So you file the petition within 7 days after the results have been declared. And the Supreme Court of Kenya is to hear the petition and determine same within 14 days. 14 days. The matter will be done and dusted. According to Article 141 and 2 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 and the Supreme Court Presidential Election Petition Rules 2013, they promulgated a new one 2017, which they used partly for this time. So I say, comparatively, what Kenya has is good, even though there are questions about how formidable, how solid the judgment will be. Well, as you know, they have delivered a judgment, but will deliver the decisions within 20 or 21 days, as their law permits. And this is a view that, this is work I did and a view I shared as far as the recommendations are concerned with the judges of Ghana in 2016. I think there were 6 different groups that interrogated the presentation. My very good friend and law lecturer Yaopong was there. And out of the 6 groups, each group was headed by a Supreme Court judge, including one group headed by the Chief Justice now. And only one group had, reservations about that particular recommendation. And I'm hoping that these recommendations will be implemented so that when we do have such a situation, we can have the election trial done within a very short time. I propose, recommended 80 days at most to deal with the trial in Ghana of an election petition, for a presidential election petition, and 30 days for a parliamentary election petition. That's by way of my take. I think what Kenya did is admirable and ought to be emulated.